Could this be the end of our hero's winning streak?
Do not fret, my people, this can survive. In Aberratia today.
What about Claire? What about Alice? What about that giant gate behind you?
Do not fret, my faithful peasants, this is for your own good. We can live with such delight in Aberratia today. Dear citizens of Aberratia, I know things have been tense because of how smelly and ugly all of you are.
And because our kingdom is in enormous debt.
But I have a plan to fix all of that. We just need to hide you away for a bit. And so, we are building the Aberratia Annex, which will be accessed through this lovely gate right here. This plan will allow for rich and wealthy kingdoms to come and to visit with their rich and wealthy sons and marry one of my pretty, pretty daughters. Any questions from the class?
You mean your daughters have prospective suitors?
Oh, well. Will the citizens ever be able to leave the Aberratia Annex?
What needs to be done with those who refuse to move?
What?
Wait, Persephone, is it true that you're just trying to get rid of all the ugly people?
What?
Okay, you're done. No more questions.
My real people, this is how we can survive. This gift will allow for rich and wealthy kingdoms to come and to visit with their rich and wealthy sons. What happens to us? It's all
I'm
done.
sorry, but I've got some details. I haven't even graduated, and she wants me to get married to some stranger? Right. Sir Alexander was one thing, but we don't even know these people. It does feel a little odd.
You mean a little manipulative?
Come smile forward with the lock, dears.
Mother, don't you think that you could have mentioned that marriage thing?
Mother, don't you think that you could have told us there would be this painting?
Mother, don't you think that you could have said a little peep about your economic plan involving marrying your daughter off to a total stranger just because he's rich?
My dears, you've got this all wrong. Do not fret, my lovely daughters. This is how we stay in charge. Show the world how powerful you are in Aberratia today. Trust me, this is how we'll keep surviving here in Aberratia today. This is how we'll keep surviving here in Aberratia
Time to get out of here.
Hey, aren't you that girl that's supposed to be locked up?
I'm Princess Claire. How do you not know that? You follow me on Instagram, Eduardo.
If you say so. Best if we get back to your cell, princess.
Make me. I'm done being pushed around.
Well, okay then, but I don't want to hurt you or anything.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Ow!
Sweet dreams. How is it that no one ever remembers I exist? Come at me, bruh. Stand
Pipe down, soldier.
Your Highness?
In fact, I was heading to the prison by order of the Queen to transfer Clara back to her room. The Queen believes that Claire has learned her lesson, for now.
Oh, then how come she looks like she's escaping?
You'll never take me alive!
Mother has already let Claire out. I was just making sure she got back to her room safely. Isn't that right, Claire? Maybe.
If you say so, Your Highness.
Continue your patrol, soldier, and do take care of this other soldier who seems to have fallen asleep.
Of course, Your Highness.
I'm not staying here any longer, Prissy.
I wouldn't expect you to. You've got to get back to running away, don't you?
How did you know that?
I saw you leave with all of your stuff. It wasn't that hard to figure out. But I wasn't expecting to see you walking around the castle again.
How oblivious are you? Your mother had me locked up and thrown in the dungeon.
Why do you think I'm here?
Whatever.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving, or weren't you listening?
I mean after you leave Everaftia. After you abandon your people and your responsibilities.
Hey, I care more about those people than you and your evil mother ever have.
Well, I'm not the one running away. I'm the one staying, trying to make a difference. You're just a coward.
Me, a coward. I'm the only one who has ever stood up to that queen of yours, or haven't you heard what she's doing to the kingdom?
I'm not as naive as you think I am. I know what Mother's up to. She's hiding the poor away so Everaftia looks clean and perfect. She's afraid that if anyone knows we have problems, we'll never recover. She's not evil, but the way she is trying to fix things is wrong.
Okay, so you know. But you'll still go back to your sparkly dresses and shiny tiaras while I go actually make a difference for this kingdom.
Oh, now you want to help.
Unfortunately, your method of just going along with whatever the queen asks doesn't seem to be working.
I am not just going along with... Fine. Since you seem to have all the answers, what's your plan?
I don't know yet. I feel like if the people had someone to follow, someone they trust, then maybe they could do something about all of this. Like, fight back or whatever.
You really think that the people are going to listen to you, Claire? A royal?
Probably not, but maybe there's someone they would listen to.
Who?
As much as I hate to admit it, a certain annoying knight in shining armor, Sir Alexander. My father trusted him, the people trust him. I guess it's time I started trusting him as well. He's the best chance we've got. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving.
If you're looking for Alex, I can almost guarantee I know where we'll find him.
We? You actually want to come with me?
Do you want to find Alex or not?
Okay, but don't go crying if you break a nail along the way.
I wouldn't worry about that. Now, let's go. We've got a wizard to visit.
Are you sure this is the right direction?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive, Claire. The amount of times I've traveled back and forth from that tower, I could probably do it blindfolded.
Care to prove it?
Just because I could, in no way means I want to try.
Of course not. It would probably mess up all of that.
Yeah, it would.
Well. Looks like we got ourselves a pair of princesses here.
Shiver me timbers, Captain. How can you tell?
It's Princess Prissy and Princess Claire. I just recognize them.
Thank you.
Now, would you kindly hand over your jewels?
Ooh, jewels. I love jewels. I think pirates call it booty. Interesting, because I thought booty meant something else entirely.
Girls, enough. Now, as I was saying, we will take your valuables.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't tend to wear the expensive stuff outside the castle. This is all costume jewelry. unfortunately, but if you insist.
Wow, you are such a damsel in distress. Now we really can't dilly-dally. We have to go save the kingdom and all. I'm sure you understand.
Save the kingdom?
Oh, as outlaws, you must not know about the Everaftia Annex.
We are not outlaws.
What?
We're pirates!
With all that spoken about, you're really more parrot than pirate.
Aye, sir, she really is quite bird-like.
What?
You were talking about the Everaftia Annex? Ah, the Annex. I've heard tales.
Dead men tell no tales.
Aye.
Ghost, stop trying to push it so much. It makes you look like a phony. Just be a pirate.
Sorry, Captain.
Aye, sorry, Captain.
No harm done. As you were saying?
We really need to find Sir Alexander.
Ah, Sir Alexander. A little strange, but pleasant enough.
Oh, so you've seen him? He went this way?
A couple of days ago. What do you say?
I told you.
Well, I'm sorry if I didn't trust the word of a porcelain doll.
What does that even mean? Was that supposed to be an insult?
I'm sorry. I forgot to dumb it down for you. I'm just saying, you're so fragile and polite and elegant. Seems with all that beauty knowledge and etiquette in your head, I wasn't sure there was space for much else.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm positive you don't know what the hypotenuse of a triangle is because you're too lazy to show up for tutoring. I'm the one who studied geography and diplomacy, so I think it's best if you let me take the lead from now on.
Just like your mother making demands.
I am nothing like her!
You're everything like her.
This is getting super awkward for the rest of us. Seems like you two don't really get along.
Smart observation there, Captain Obvious.
It's Captain Fleetwood it turned to, actually.
Whatever.
So, what happened between you two? Did one of you steal the other's boyfriend?
Well, yeah, kind of.
I did not! You can have that pretty boy all to yourself!
Girl, honestly, I'm gonna gag you both and make you walk the plank. I mean, there's obviously something more going on.
We really must be going.
Easy there. Easy. If you two can't learn to get along, whatever plan you have, it's going to fall apart. Best sort this out now.
Fine. Well, Claire seems to think she's better than me and my sisters because she lacks basic hygiene.
Basic hygiene does not include 4 hours in front of the mirror every morning, Priscilla.
Don't let her smell us.
Yeah, she obviously doesn't know why we were banished.
I don't think there are any rules about how long one is supposed to get ready. Hygiene really doesn't have anything to do with it.
And it's maybe an hour. 1 reasonable hour.
I'm pretty sure that's called vanity. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, in fact.
So you're worried that Prissy is struggling with the sin of vanity?
Well, I don't know about that.
You just what, Claire?
It's just not how I do things.
Well, it's how I do things.
This doesn't seem like the kind of situation where one of you has to be right and the other has to be wrong. Now, I'm not going to make you apologize or anything, but just remember, there's always people watching you, trying to pick apart what you do and say. Don't give them the opportunity. Just think about it, okay? All right, you better be getting off to that Sir Alexander character.
You mean we can go? You're not gonna grab us or anything?
Not today, Princess.
Hi, Princess says.
Just remember what I said, and we'll count that as payment. Right, gents?
Next time, wear real jewelry.
What do you think about the Everaftia Annex, Captain?
Hiding away those the Queen doesn't like. Sounds pretty familiar. Jane? Chauncey?
Aye, Captain.
Maybe it's time we finally set sail before the Queen starts cracking down on the forest. What do you say? Should we build ourselves a boat?
trouble of picking me up from the castle.
Picking you up? You mean kidnapping you?
Yeah, that.
Your Highness, what are you doing here? How did you find us?
We're here for Alexander. We need his help.
His help? Are you sure? Listen, you're not gonna believe this, but Gorax the Terrible is actually working with the Queen.
Of course. I was kind of in a mother's whole scheme.
Oh, well, when Alex found out, he snapped.
He turned into this pathetic mess.
I can hear you, you know.
I've all but given up hope. I'm afraid he's in no condition to help anyone.
Look, Steven, I made a goose.
Yep, we're afraid he's not going to be able to help anyone.
Fly, goosey, fly. Fly, fly. Fly, goosey.
Oh, Alex, you guys have been living here?
You might call it squatting, loitering. Gorax the Terrible is actually a very gracious host.
All right, you freeloaders, come and get your dinner.
I've got fresh toad legs, crispy mud mushrooms, and purified swamp ooze to wash it all down.
Hi, Harold.
Oh, Chrissy, are you on a schedule today? I sent word to your mother that I couldn't work this week. We were supposed to be going to our family reunion over Mount Clarkfist, but now we're stuck here putting up with these deadbeats.
Dude, watching this guy having a whole existential life crisis is way more entertaining than some dumb old family reunion.
Oswald, that is not kind.
But it's Oz. Why can't you just let me live my truth?
Hildy, how did we ever
Look,
raise
Gore,
such-
I made a goose.
Get a job! All of you!
Mother's gone too far, Harold. She's rounding up all of the poor people and forcing them into a slum. We need Alexander's help to stop her.
Oh, that's good. Not the poor people part, but the part about you taking this one far, far away from here. Right now?
We appreciate you letting us stay here. Sorry about the mess.
Would you like to take some toad legs to go?
Toad legs, man, I just can't catch a break.
You can't catch a break, Oswald? Think of the poor toad.
No, thank you.
Go? I can't go. How can I face the people of Everafia knowing I'm a big fat phony? I mean, look at me. My armor is made of foam.
I'm pretty sure the people don't know. And you're not a phony.
Yes, I am. My heroic deeds have been nothing but lies and jokes. I might as well just give up and stay here forever with my new best friend, Gorbear.
Wait, did he say forever?
What I did was a lie, and I'm sorry, Alex, but God gave you real courage and persistence and strength. That's not something you can fake.
But I never actually rescued you. Claire was in actual danger, and I just gave up. Everafia needs a hero, not a failure.
No, Alex. God doesn't give us a free pass in life just because we feel inadequate. If He has called us to do something, He will equip us to do it. And we need you to come with us. You're the only person that people trust right now.
But it's not written in the Bible, and Sir Alexander will be the hero of Everafia.
But that doesn't mean it's not true. We can all see how God has gifted you and led you to this moment, Alex. Please, don't give up because of this one failure. God doesn't measure us based on our accomplishments, but by what He has already accomplished. We aren't supposed to boast about our successes or be defeated by our failures, but in everything, we are to be built upon Jesus. He is our confidence. And I know in my heart that God meant for you to be our hero. The time comes when danger, darkness, and fear come to steal away what we love most. We cannot let them win. The time comes when brokenness and despair come shadowing the light, but we cannot let them win. You cannot let them Works for me.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Ooh, where are those scrumptious toad legs?
Oh, I'll get them, but we might want to consider getting a new gig, Gerald.
Hey, I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend. Maybe you guys would like to come and see what I'm interested in for a change. But if you come, don't walk too close to me. I don't want people to know that you're my parents.
No, thanks. Oswald, Oz, whatever. I don't think I can be around any more people. I can't handle another Sir Alexander Everaftian mess again.
Well, there is always our plan B, dear.
All right, you brainless, spineless, worthless dummies. Keep your eyes peeled. I've heard there's savages in these woods.
Savages, sir?
That's right. Ruthless, terrible savages. I've heard they called the scourge of the 7 trees.
Sounds frightful, sir.
Oh, yes, they are. Man, wretched outlaws.
Ah, you hear that, gents? They think we're outlaws.
Who's there? Show yourselves.
We're pirates, you silly fools, but today we're your worst nightmare. For you see, ye be trespassing in our wood.
Don't you need a boat to be a pirate?
We're the friendly pirates.
To everyone but you.
We're the friendly pirates.
Cheerfully spelling out your doom.
We're a bunch of lovable gents.
But we steal from your precious queen.
And you'll pay your share, you'll see. We'll take back what you don't need. We're the scourge of the 7 trees. We're the friendly pirates.
Any questions? I have one, but I'll let my sword do the talking.
Now, let's not get carried away. We'll be taking any valuables you may be carrying.
Ooh, does anyone have a bracelet?
Do as he says, you fools.
That's a nice ring.
Now, if you fine gentlemen will be on your way all peaceful like, we can avoid any more piratey shenanigans. I've been slain!
You have a few things to learn, I think. Now then, you louts have all been promoted. Congratulations. You're now the rightful tax collectors for the rightful queen of Everaftia. Any goods or funds you snatch, you deliver right to me. Understood?
Never!
Didn't I kill you just now?
I'm far too popular to die. Now, mateys, let's show these landlubbers how true pirates fight. Charge! Charge!
I hate narration.
Me too.
Okay, Alex. Just like we practiced. Good people, the time to fight back has come.
Right. Good people, the time to fight back has come. Okay. I got this. Okay.
You can do this, Alex. You can do it.
Showtime.
Good people, the fight to come time is now.
Oh, come on. We rehearsed this.
That is to say, the comeback time fight is. I can't do this.
You've got to be kidding me.
No. Okay. Good people of Everaftia, y'all have been great. And I mean, I'm the hero, but I'm also not. But like, what's it all for, you know? I mean, Gorax is a thespian, and origami's only satisfying for so long before you gotta rise up and seize the day. Who's with me?
You are
and stop answering clearly rhetorical questions. It's annoying. Look, these princesses are trying to bring justice to Everafia. And this is the thanks they get. I've lived in Everafia my entire life. I've worked and fought to see this kingdom survive. I've rescued many princesses and defeated mighty foes. Well, foe. But now a new threat has arisen in my home. Our home. And these princesses came to me for help. I mean, they were humble enough to ask for my help, and now they ask for yours. Will you at least hear them out? You can answer.
I am so sorry for what my mother is trying to do. She's going about it all wrong, and you should not be shoved aside. So will you trust us to help you then? Please believe me when I tell you that there is one banner we can all stand under, and it is not the banner of Everafia. You are all created by God, and He loved you enough to give His Son for you. So pirate, pauper, princess, or priest, you belong to Him.
I'm just so worried about Claire and Prissy.
They've been gone too long. Something must be wrong.
I know, my dears. We are all worried.
I sent a letter to Gorax. It's my day, you know, and he didn't even respond. What is going on, Mother?
Well, Pansy, it truly is horrible. Claire has always been a rebel. She's never listened to me, and now she's run off, and she's tricked your poor sister Prissy into leaving us too.
Oh, what do you mean? Why would she do that?
Claire has always refused to trust me, and now she's convinced Prissy that I don't know what's best. She's turned Prissy against me, against all of us.
What did she disagree with you about?
Oh, was it the annex?
Did you try and explain it to them again?
They didn't even come to talk to me about it. No conversation, just rebellion.
Mother, that doesn't sound like Prissy at all.
Pipsy, don't question me like they did. Trust that I know best. Don't let that horrible attitude Claire has spread to your heart as well. Now then, girls, why don't you go and study your foreign languages? We have some handsome visitors coming this weekend. I'm sorry, not handsome, rich.
Oh.
And I'd love for you to have some nice conversations with them.
Oh yes, Mother. We do want to make a good impression.
Oh joy, visitors. So what about Claire and Prissy?
Don't worry about them, dear. I will take care of everything. Now run along. Cato, did you find them?
I found someone, Your Majesty. Bandits in the forest. They called themselves land pirates.
Seriously? That's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But what about Princess Prissy and Claire?
It appears that they have visited Gorax. Apparently, Sir Alexander was quite a mess when he left.
They've joined with Sir Alexander. That can't be good.
He seems more or less useless at this point, from what I hear. My queen, I wouldn't worry.
Should have been harsher than simply locking Claire away. I should have exiled her.
She's a troublemaker, her and Alex.
Alexander is still of great importance to us. Maybe now that his confidence has been broken, it'll finally be easy to persuade him to marry one of my girls.
Focus on the prize, Your Majesty. You are as intelligent as you are beautiful.
Enough flattering. They're up to something. Be sure that you and your men are ready for anything.
I'm starting to feel like my old self again. It feels great.
Good thing. We were starting to run out of places to keep your origami.
Look, I made a T-Rex. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Roar.
Okay, but that's the last one.
Chomp, chomp.
I'm glad you're feeling better, sire. What you said to the people really encouraged them together.
Yeah, what you said really seemed to bring them together.
I mean, what can I say? Not everyone's as perfect and awesome and handsome and beautiful and charismatic as I am.
Oh, and we had nothing to do with it? Back to your old self indeed, thinking you're so much better and special. You're basically a royal.
Here we go again. And when I finally thought we were on the same side, Blair,
We are. It's just...
listen to yourself. You keep trying to make yourself sound better because you don't believe you're a royal, as if it's something to be ashamed of.
It's fine if that's your thing, like I said. It just seems so predictable. Why can't I be me and I'll be fine?
You can be, but don't tell me that what I want to be is stupid. You know, we talk a lot about overcoming differences and everything, but we need to start living it. Claire, I just want you to know, I don't think that you need to wear makeup or study foreign policy or any of that to be a princess. Jesus asks us to live a life that glorifies him. So as long as you're doing that, I think that's what matters. We aren't supposed to be cookie-cutter Christians. God created us differently for a purpose, because our differences make us stronger.
That's what my father used to say. I just wish I could be who everyone wants me to be.
It's hard though, because soon enough you just let everyone down.
Maybe. There have been times when I know I've let you down, where I wasn't fast enough or smart enough. But in the end, I didn't let that failure define me. In my lowest moments, I can see God's grace most clearly. I can fail in a million different ways. I could get scared and run away. I can abandon my responsibilities. I can feel like the whole world is against me. But God's grace is never ending. Nothing can separate us from God's love, and He will always be there to pick you up when you fall. Someday you will find there's a joy that goes beyond this earthly life. Someday you will see, even in your doubts, faith can make you free. If we could fix our eyes upon our helper, realize there is more to life than we can find. We are not defined by every time we fly or we fall. Through each fear and every failure, God will be our helper. So do not be afraid to fall. When you can rise above it all on wings of grace.
Someday you will see God has grace for us, a love that does not leave. And someday you will find at our weakest point is where His mercy shines. If we could fix our
just by our accomplishments, but by what he has accomplished on our behalf on the cross.
Let's all try to remember that tomorrow.
Right. Okay. And Prissy, I'm sorry for, I guess, making fun of you and all that. It's okay, I forgive you, Claire. And I should have encouraged you to be how God made you. To be more like Jesus, instead of making you think that you had to be like me. Thanks. Okay, so tomorrow, what's the plan? Listen to me. You all need to find somewhere safe. I'm hoping this doesn't get out of hand, but I need to know you won't get in trouble.
Not until you tell us what's going on. Are you leading a rebellion?
Rebellion is such a strong word. Mother would call it a rebellion, yes. But I don't have a choice. What she's doing is devaluing and hurting people. Everyone matters, royal or peasant.
Is that so, Prissy? Claire has had quite an influence on you.
Mother, please, listen to me. I know you think you're doing what's best for us, but you've lost sight of what matters.
And you will rebel against me because Claire says so?
Claire has nothing to do with this, Mother. God says we are to care for the poor and hurting, not hide them away. It's time I started to stand up for what was right. I can't ignore what God says anymore.
Prissy does have a good point, Mother. I know you're trying to pull Everafty out of debt, but won't this hurt the people more than it helps them?
Don't think so hard, Pipsy. Princes don't want a princess who's smarter than them.
She can be just as smart as she likes, because that's how God made her. And any prince would be lucky to have someone as intelligent as Pipsy for a wife. In fact, I think she's the smartest person in this room right now. And if you just listen to her, maybe we could find a way out of this debt without hurting or marrying anyone.
Don't go leading them straight too, Prissy. This is for your own good. If you can't understand that, then...
Please don't fight. I hate it when we fight. Come to think of it, some wisely placed investments would probably have...
Quiet. What is that noise?
I don't want anyone to get hurt, but the people will not be ignored any longer.
What?
That noise is the sound of your people. They're coming to finally be heard. They want a queen who cares about them, who wants what's best for them.
And who will rule in my place? Claire? Come, girls. It appears we'll have an early lesson today.
Let go of me.
This is for your own good, Priscilla. Don't disobey me.
Where you came from. You're no soldiers. You can't stand against us in a real fight.
Oh yeah? Well, you're dumb.
Please. I graduated at the top of my class at the Everafty Evil Henchman Academy.
That doesn't even sound real.
Well, it is. We met in Dorothy Terrible's basement, and I was the top student.
What are you two even fighting about right now?
Well, there's more soldiers than I expected there would be.
Listen to your boyfriend, Princess. Citizens, it's over. Return to your homes so we can kill these two. I promise no harm will come to the rest of you.
No! I got to be scared, girl.
Not you again!
Surprise! Can you hold them up here, Captain?
We'll keep them preoccupied! Yeah!
But ye are fine pirates indeed.
Well. Sir Alexander. Claire. All you other people. I've been expecting you.
Apologies, Your Grace, but we won't let you tear this kingdom apart. Alexander.
Don't worry, Princess. I shall rescue you. Have I ever let you down?
Never. Cute. The people are united. We are not afraid of you anymore. Your reign has ended.
Oh, really? We'll see about that. Won't we, daughter?
No. Unhand her, you witch!
Mother, what are you doing?
Alex, scout!
Sir Alexander, the pride of Ever-Aftia, adored by every woman, envied by every man. Time to put your reputation to the test.
Well, if it isn't... I'm sorry, who are you?
Cato, the Black Knight, sword of the monarch we just fought. Cato!
Mabel?
Cato!
Banjo!
Cato!
Okay, calm down, Bagel. No need to get your pantaloons all in a bunch.
Why, you little?
Alex, look out! Why are you so hurried? Haven't you seen him fight countless times? Against Borax, those weren't real. I don't think Alex has ever been in an actual fight in his entire life. This ends now! Please surrender peacefully and salvage what's left of your dignity.
Dignity? I have more dignity in my pinky than you've ever had in your entire life, rat!
Whatever, you lose either way. Mother, it's over. Can't you see your plan won't work? It hurts more than it helps. We don't need these things, these dresses, these manicures. We just want to be a family. We just want you to be our mother, not our sovereign.
You say that now, but if all this was gone, you would leave. I'm trying to keep this family together.
You're trying to keep this family in power.
Fine. Have it your way.
Thank you, Luke. No one else needs to get hurt.
Cato, now!
Claire, Prissy!
What have you done?
You're cool. How many more innocent people have to get hurt before you give up? How many? Priscilla. This has to end!
I, Queen Persephone of Ever-Aftia, abdicate my throne. Now leave me to mourn my daughter.
Those who were the heroes were no stronger than those we thought needed saving.
And isn't life like that? It usually doesn't look like at the end what we thought it would look like when we started out.
We may not know the future, but we do know the one who holds the future in his hands.
We can be grateful that we do not go alone.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, hey, how do I look?
Most heroic.
Kingly enough?
Quite. You'll make a noble royal indeed.
Well, I learned from the best.
Not me.
Oh, no, I meant Prissy.
Oh.
Yes.
So, are you nervous?
Do I look nervous? I was going for that kingly, sovereign look. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
You know, you don't look too bad yourself, princess.
You know, you really can't call me that after today.
Well, what am I supposed to call you?
You'll figure it out.
What?
Thank you all for coming. It means a lot to see all of you here today. It has been a tough journey to get here, with many sacrifices made. My stepmother was misguided, and she hurt all of us. But I do believe she had one thing right. Everaftia's future is bright.
Greetings, citizens of Everaftia. The moment we have all been waiting for has fallen upon us. It is now my honor to introduce the new Queen of Everaftia. May she live a long and prosperous life of peace and progress. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Queen Priscilla of Everaftia.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I won't let you down. As your queen, I promise to be a servant of the people. I promise to always remember that the ends do not justify the means. No matter how good my intentions are, I will always do what is right in God's eyes first, trusting that He will provide a path for our kingdom. Above all, I promise to be humble, to care for your needs above my own, and to never forget that God creates us different for a purpose, because our differences make us stronger. And if we glorify Him with all that we are, He will be magnified above all and in every area of life.
What a glorious day in Everaftia!
There's a new king and queen on the throne, and there's joy and singing in the streets of Everaftia again.
Every story needs an ending. Find it together, we can build up each other in faith. With our God, the great, unchanging, we can stand firm together, we can build up each other in faith. And love and hope, a tender heart and a humble mind. And love and hope, racing across the sky.
My time as a pirate captain drew to an end after my last battle. Aye, 2 fights was more than enough of time I've left a life of piracy. With so much free time, I was able to try a lot of new things, like naps. Yeah, I found someone who inspired me to get plenty of rest. Oh, and she started making me take baths as well. And I even took a couple of magic classes from Gorax the Terrible.
Finally freed from the Queen's payroll, Brunhilde, Oswald, and I trademarked Terrible Magic and opened a teaching school for aspiring illusionists. I did the teaching, Brunhilde made the lunches, and Oswald did the motivational speaking. People came from all over to learn our secrets, but I was proud to see an old Cato.
I was appointed Stephen Squire shortly after he was knighted. I received a merciful pardon from Queen Priscilla, even though I had so much to learn about right and wrong. Thankfully, Stephen was a great teacher and an even better friend. And Page Phillip took on an unexpected career as well.
I decided to quit my job and change career paths. Sir Alexander inspired me for the great love of the arts. I became a master of origami and other paper-all crafts. Sir Stephen and I stayed close friends as well, and I even was the best man at his wedding.
Being a knight to the Queen was my greatest honor. After serving Sir Alexander, of course, I had discovered that after so many years of following him, I had learned to lead even better. Not to mention that as a knight of the Queen, I was able to get to know the most lovely girl, my future bride.
The most dashingest, daringest knight ever, Sir Stephen, became my handsome husband. And I also opened a chain of secondhand clothing stores. I had to do something with all of those shoes. My sister, Pixie, on the other hand, became a true hero in her own right. The word preserver might be more accurate. I did help Everactia to come out of debt by advising some wisely placed investments in several charity auctions. I became professor of economics at the prestigious Everactia University, staying close to home. After all my sisters ran off and got married, someone had to keep mother company.
Sometimes we stand tall, sometimes we feel small, sometimes we rise above or fall below, or we're just caught in between, don't know where to go.
Well, I'll admit, my actions merited a short time of reflection and, well, imprisonment. Eventually, I was deemed no longer a threat to the kingdom. Priscilla helped me to see that getting what you want isn't the only thing that matters. The way you get those things matters too.
I strive to rule in a way that honors God. Thanks to Pixie, we pulled out of poverty and the kingdom is now thriving. I worked hard to keep all of the promises I made to the people, and when I failed, I was met with grace and forgiveness. And it helps that God gave me the wonderful Alexander to share the burdens and joys of life with.
The loveliest queen who ever reigned forgave me of my shortcomings and accepted my proposal for marriage. Love was right there in front of my eyes, and I almost missed it. She is the perfect example of Christ-like grace in my life, pushing me to be a better man, a man who measures himself by God's words rather than human expectations. And as for Claire, well, you can expect she didn't stick around in Everactia for very long.
I knew my place wasn't in the castle, and after Captain Fleetwood's marriage to Posey and subsequent retirement, there became a vacancy in the pirate gang. Chauncey and Calico Jane welcomed me into their merry band, and I became my first mate. Oh, mates. I guess it all worked out once I learned to appreciate Pussy's strengths, even though they were my weaknesses. I'm thankful we're different, with different dreams and goals. Instead of fighting all the time, we can work together. And instead of being in competition with one another, we can be there